Possibly. Possibly cubed. Possibly. Two useful commands. Ooh, PogChamp. Alright, so... Nat, what are you doing? Psionics will be ready in 6 days. We could build a Scilab. Get fancy, stuff going there. Who's training in here? A-Cube is training in there. We have nobody wounded. Who do we have? Not a whole lot of people, honestly. A couple of squatties. Not great. We have 2 captains though, and a lieutenant. Could be worse. Let's run. Distance comms. Up in 3 days. Spend an hour today messing with Antbot. Nice. Alright, so, oh. What are we doing here? What are we doing? We need to... Retaliation. Towers. What we need to do is get this facility taken care of. It's not good. We have 18 days until game over. Go back in here for a moment. At least in this one, he notices you, Max. In the other with Persona 5, it's 800 viewers. 800 viewers?
The uniform isn't bad considering, but sometimes I do miss that damn sweater.
Language, Bradford. Language. Do we have... Okay. That answers that question.
New orders, Commander?
So, there's a couple things we can do to,
Tigan seems to have a habit of scratching that scar.
get rid of the, to get rid of that timer up top, and, so we have 3 days on that. We need this, but we need supplies. We have no supplies. We can get this and use it on a Advent officer. That is a way that we can knock a couple of ticks off of the little countdown doomsday timer. So I think we got to do this supply mission, or whatever this is. What is this? Oh. This is a retaliation. You gotta save a bunch of civilians. A bunch of, not civilians, but, I guess they're civilians. Who do we got here? Go. Cool. Few snipers here. Well, other one from my follows is currently 2K. You need to save people if you have donuts? What? That was going fast even on sub mode. Jeez, 5,000 people watching. That's insane. How are you doing, Rando? You don't know about the plot about this game? Well, we are trying to overthrow our alien overlords. The Earth has been taken over by aliens, and we are the ragtag resistance trying to fight them off. If that timer gets down to 0, it's game over. Tell you what, we don't have any supplies. We can't even build items. Ability items available? Maybe? No? We do have plasma grenades. That's not bad. We do have a mimic beacon. Alright, let's just go. Hopefully everything will be alright. I'm sorry, Sakal. Yes. Yes, you did. You died. I'm sorry to say. You died. Sorry to say.
Reconnaissance picked up heavy comms traffic from alien.
No, that's greater than people.
To attack a resistance outpost in this region, and we're the only ones with any chance of stopping them. We're heading in to lock down the area.
Cool, you're still alive.
With extreme prejudice.
You're gonna resurrect me and do better. You guys don't understand this game and how brutal this game is. There is no resurrection. If a character's dead, they're dead.
Hostile forces are attacking the outpost. Eliminate all enemy units and protect those civilians.
Yeah, huh?
Advent came in hot, and so did we. You won't have a
we've got one
position
person
for
concealed.
deployment on this one.
All right, so we have to save 6 of these guys, otherwise we're dead. Or well, we fail anyway. Let's see. Agent here is the only one that's actually concealed. In the back corner.
Designated coordinates.
You can move her up. Use her to scout a little bit.
I'm going.
Ooh. Do need to be pretty cautious. We do not have very many experienced soldiers left. I kind of want to get my 2 snipers up on this building. It's weird. Not letting me do that.
On your order.
The guy who controlled a character in Dark Souls with a toy guitar. Hey, Turtles. How's it going? Over here. Honest Abe.
Tired of waiting around.
Tired of waiting around. Gonna bring Jane up. Seems safe.
Heading out.
Let's bring Rando up. And bring this random soldier.
Seems doable.
I think we got that. Where did we get this person from? Must have been a mission or something, because I wouldn't have recruited them. Because they're not from the pool.
Let's move already.
Overwatch. Cool, just stay put. Good. Maybe. Oh, somebody's dying over here. I didn't kill her. I didn't kill her. This ridiculously difficult game killed her.
Good copy. Moving on target.
Didn't see anything. Hoping...
No problem, boss.
Okay, we're fine.
On the move.
Hopefully that's fine too.
C'est pas trop tôt.
Might just, might just bring everybody up.
Let's do this. What's over there?
Don't worry about it, cool.
Affirmative. Covering now. I hope it's worth it.
Grab some cover.
Overwatch!
Ever followed up on the editor thing? I was busy. Cool. I was busy. I will, get you what you need soon. Soon. It's no rush. It's just, one of those things that, I would have gotten to eventually, but, if somebody else wants to help out with it, it would be a huge, help. And we're just gonna watch there.
On Overwatch.
Guess we'll move her up.
Target location.
She's not gonna,
What was that sound?
unless she gets flanked, she's not gonna set off an enemy group if they, see her. Or if they're within range, I should say. Alright, here comes the second civilian death. Rando! Thanks for the, one follow equals one blood sacrifice for resurrecting Zikels. Alright, so we only have 11 civilians left alive here. We gotta save 6. It's not looking good.
I'm going.
Not looking good. To find some enemies and distract them.
Heading out.
Still nothing.
I'm going!
Want to rephrase that? And day 31 of Don't Starve, nice. Nice.
Come get some.
Just gonna bring
What's
Cool
over
up.
there?
Go up.
Attention, j'arrive.
Being far too cautious here.
Location confirmed.
Moving to Overwatch.
Vigilance.
Come get some! There's something out there.
Not too far off. Somebody else dying? Duck! 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 Duck, you fool! Acceptable casualties.
We're losing civilians left and right, Commander. We need
Yeah,
to
we
get
know,
these
Bradford.
people out of here.
We know, Bradford. Cool your jets. Followage is a mod-only command? I didn't set that. Gain. I'm down here.
Confirmed. On the move.
See anything? No? Do we risk it? I think we risk it.
Confirmed.
Gotta start saving some of these guys.
Clear. Move out.
Yep. And we're flanked. They're gonna see her. We have action. Oh no, they don't see her. I don't know how the heck they don't see her. Good engage. Whoops. Jane's flanked down there, though. Could bring cooldown. Grab this civilian.
Is it clear?
Don't think that's gonna set them off.
Go
Nope.
on, get out of here.
Good. Think what I'm gonna do is
I'm on it.
just overwatch those two. Bring Joe up so he can get some grenades going. We're gonna bring Honest Abe down here so he can
Finally.
get in on this. Gambling is back, yes. We've got exclamation point slots, which is a flat 10 caps to play, and we also have exclamation point gamble, which works exactly the same way as it did when we were using Revlo. 100% the same.
Scanning.
Alright, now, if these guys move forward at all, chances are they're gonna see her. Actually, they might need to get to, like, right here in order to see her, where she's at. In which case they will react.
On Overwatch.
But they'll have to move first, and then they'll reposition, so they probably won't get a shot off. Oh, or this will happen. Rando. The
Shot
miss.
wide.
Alright, so they at least moved once. We should be okay. We shouldn't be taking shots. Good job. Cool. Way to miss. But you did mark him. Oh,
I got nothing.
that's terrifying. So we're gonna lose somebody.
Steer clear of those berserkers. They can't do much from range, but they're lethal up close.
Two groups, huh? That's right. Run off, civilian. Hide. You duck. We're so dead. Look at this, 6 of these guys. Alright, let's start from up here. We got... Don't really want to be taking shots on that berserker quite yet. Rando, what are your shots like? Not fantastic. Abe can't see anybody. You have the rocket. Hit both these sectoids. We could hit this one of the sectoids and the muton. The rocket will shred that point of armor that the muton has. Or can we hit all three? We can hit all three of these guys. I think this is probably the way to do it. Take all your gold stars. Yeah, I think we open with the rocket here. This will get rid of the armor on these two. And do a bit of damage, get things started. Fortunately, she's no longer in concealment. Why is the camera shaky? Camera? Not a bad shot. Can he get them with the grenade? Not quite. 78%. Alright, Joe. Believe in you. Beautiful. Gold is a dense metal. I don't know why the camera's doing this. Alright, you could take out this muton. Pretty good shots on those sectoids. Can't quite kill that berserker. It's got a lot of health. Camera. I don't know what the camera's doing here. It's weird. 90%, it's pretty good. Oh my gosh, Rando, you're the worst! You just blew up their cover. You shot right through it and blew up their cover. Now I have to move these two, and I can't move Joe. Joe's stuck up here, flanked. He has no cover. Astrid's gonna have to move. She has no cover. In which case she's not gonna have a shot on anything because she can't move and then fire her sniper rifle. Rando, you're fired. I could bring Honest Abe down here into full cover, but I don't know if you can actually see anything from there.
Let's move already.
If he can't, we could use Aid Protocol to give some defense to Joe, since he's going to be stuck up there. Yeah, no, we can't see anything. Or we could Overwatch. Only a 10% crit chance. It's not fantastic. It's also if we do max damage. Won't take them, I'll just burn them on the spot. Not very nice. Played too much old XCOM lately? Ooh. So this is it right here. Somebody's taken some hits. I probably should have moved Jane before firing the rocket. Move her down here. I can move her back. Problem is she's not going to have a shot. I move her, she's not going to be able to hit anything. Whereas if we risk it and keep her here, she could take out the Berserker. That leaves Cool to run in and possibly take a shot on the Muton on the left over there. We still have those three to deal with. I think we do it. Beautiful. Good job.
Not too shabby.
Now, cool. Cool. Could use running gun. Where are we gonna go, though? Come in here. It'll give us full cover. We'll have this Muton flanked. We should have a very good shot on it with a high crit chance.
Cut him down.
I think that's what we need to do.
Good to go.
91, not as good as I would have liked. 55% chance to crit, though. Even if we don't crit, it's guaranteed kill. Or we could take the axe throw. The axe throw, we can only use it once, but it does not cost an action. So this could guarantee that we kill. It's only 88% chance, but we do have the shot as a backup. And if we do manage to kill with the axe, then we have an extra action. We could Overwatch, see what our other shots are like on the others. 78, that's not bad. Alright, let's throw on the axe. Beautiful. Good job, Cool. Cool, you win. Does this game have bosses? It has certain enemies that are much, much harder than others. Generally speaking, you want to end engagements with groups of enemies very, very quickly. You do not want to be trading shots at all. Alright, our shots here are pretty much garbage. There's no way we're getting a grenade over there. I think what we do is we just Overwatch. I think we're gonna aid protocol Cajun up there. Joe is out in the open, and so is Astrid, but they're pretty far back. Oh, geez, there's a second group over here. Oh, that civilian's dead. Alright, well, at least they don't see us. Shield bearer over there. Looks like an officer, maybe. Couldn't quite see. These three are going to be a problem. Duck! Duck! Good job.
Taking fire over here.
Yeah. Now what are the sectoids going to do? They're probably going to do some obnoxious things. Come on, Cool. He was pretty far away to hit with a shotgun. Crab people in the next game? Ooh. Okay, well, that could be worse. I'd rather take a little bit of damage than be, like, mind-controlled or panicked. Panic is pretty bad. Come on, Cool. Resist it. Okay, disoriented. That could be worse. It's just gonna reduce his aim and movement. Alright. Oh, now they see us. Now they see us. Stun Lancer, Shield Bearer, and another Berserker. Which this is a problem group. This one back here, he can grant, he can add shields to any of the enemies in his, like, line of sight. Like, all of them at once. I don't know anything about this game. I know things about the old one. Okay. Well, I mean, the basics are pretty darn similar. This Stun Lancer, he's got like a little stun baton thing. And they can do a lot of damage. They can also stun enemies, obviously. Alright, let's see what we got here. Rando's got a 100% shot on the Berserker. You could do good damage here. Let's see what else we got. Joe can't really hit anything. These guys are pretty far apart. But over here. Hit that Berserker. Berserker doesn't have any armor, though. We're gonna save Joe. Bring him up. He's flanked by this Muton here. That would give him a good shot on the Berserker. Jane. Don't really want to move her up because I know there's more enemies back there. Could do that. However, she is currently flanked. So I should probably move her back somewhere. Unfortunately, Cool is disoriented, so he's gonna be mostly worthless.
I'm going.
20%. Alright. Tell you what we're gonna do. We're just gonna Overwatch with Cool. It's not gonna be could do that. It's free. Just start on the Berserker. I don't really want to leave her without cover. So missing that 100% shot. I've never seen a 100% shot miss. I've seen plenty of like 96, 97% shots miss. Either way, you hit that shot, it's not going to kill him. Even if you do max damage, it's not even going to do quite half of his HP. Nope. Alright. I think we move Joe. Get him some kind of cover. Now he is in range for that stun lancer to run up here and try to smack him, but we might be able to hit the shield bearer in the back now. We hit the shield bearer and the car. If we can blow up the car, that might do some damage to the stun lancer who's standing next to it, and we'll shred some of the armor off of the can I hit all three? Here. Doesn't look like it. Can't quite do all three targets there. I can hit these two. And I think that's what we're gonna do. I vote you kill Joe. Joe might very well die. Alright, shield bearer should be a little easier to kill now. Is this the Berserker is going to do a lot more damage than anything else out here right now, but that shield bearer could make every other enemy just ridiculously hard to kill. Now maybe we take that shot, or we outright kill the shield bearer. I think we do this. No need to kill him. Alright, no crit, but he did do max damage, so. Now we could use lightning hands, does not cost an action. We got 100% shot with our pistol. And then we could also use this to guarantee some damage if we need it. However, sniper rifle shots also 100%. Still have Jane. We can move her back. Give her a grenade. No, don't want to do that. Getting the correct angles that you want in this game are sometimes a little tricky. We do that.
Heading out.
84. So if she gets rid of this guy, that opens us up to a lot more options. I think we're gonna do it. And of course, she just whiffs completely. Hey JQ, how's it going?
Together.
Welcome. Good to see you, buddy. How are you doing? And he sees no one. Bring him out here. It's half cover, not the best. Let's see. Come on, emancipate this guy. There we go. How you doing, JQ? Did take yesterday off after the 24 hours? Oh, yeah. I don't blame you there. 24-hour streams are brutal. Absolutely brutal. So we can outright just kill some enemies now. Downside is we no longer have a target for this, 'cause everything's out of pistol range. Doing great now? Glad to hear it. I think we... Man. It's a tough call. I think we gotta go on the shield bearer. Good shot. Sure, all of you are familiar with JQ at this point, but if you're not, you should definitely check him out. Give him a watch, give him a follow. Oh, come on, game. That was not a civilian. That's right. Yeah, go check out JCube's channel. Wow. He hit that civilian so hard she disappeared for a second.
It's turning into a massacre out there, Commander.
Yeah, we know,
That camp is
Bradford.
getting wiped out.
We know, Bradford. Don't worry about it. But as I was saying, JCube does a lot of Terraria, expert hardcore, community runs, that sort of stuff. Also, Heroes of the Storm, if you're into that. So, give him a look, check him out. We're not gonna have any civilians left. Oh, I was like, what the heck kind of sound effects are we hearing? Sectoids making zombies. Dissolved into molecules. Of course, J-Cube. Anytime. This handsome boy. Come on, cool. I know you're disoriented, but hit that thing. It's the size of a truck. Good job. Oh, man. Duck! Duck! Duck!
Ah, I'm badly wounded here.
Gee.
Cover the flanks.
I don't have time for you to be badly wounded. Alright, Cool's no longer disoriented. Means he can get some work done. Man. There are way too many enemies. Alright, he does not have healing, so... Oops, wrong button. I think maybe what we do... Move her in. Get her to take care of the stun lancer, perhaps?
On the move.
Come on, game. 77. Not quite enough. She did hit, though.
That armor's tough.
Almost dead. And we do have a free reload. Auto loaders for the win.
Ready to go.
Alright, Rando. What are your other shots, honestly? So pretty much anybody else should be able to hit that thing. Maybe go on the sectoid. It's a tough call. Pretty much ignore the zombie. So, if we kill that sectoid back there, the zombie will go away anyway. Come on, Rando. Headshot. Good job. Well done, Rando. Gold stars for you. And you got a promotion. Zombie gone. Beautiful. Alright, she's got a pretty good shot on him. She can also just get rid of this thing. Let's do this. Delicious.
Well, how about that?
Alright, go ahead and take that shot. Don't have a whole lot of civilians left. Little worrisome. We may fail this mission. Here's Joe. Actually, let's use Cool first. Let's bring him. We still have a cooldown on run and gun. Bring him here. This guy's almost dead. Or we can just run him all the way up there. The only problem is I'm afraid he's going to reveal another group if we do that. So, you see him from back here? Oh. And see him from here as well.
Alright, I'll go.
Got a shotgun though, so you know, closer the better. It's not great. Hit him with the grenade. And I think this is what we do. Let's get rid of this guy. Good job, Cool. Well done.
Tired of waiting around.
Now, Honest Abe does have a shot. However, we might go down in here with,
C'est pas trop tôt.
take Joe down in there. Maybe he can get a promotion out of this. He has him flanked and he only has an 88% chance to hit. His aim is pretty bad. Yeah, it's 67. This is aim. Weapon range. Flanking target. Gives us a nice little crit chance. Not that we need it. We just need to hit him at all. A little bit of overkill. But he did drop some loot, and since we're standing right there, we're going to pick it up automatically. There's a civilian right next to us. Advanced autoloader, that's nice.
Ah, te voilà, toi.
Alright, we have any other enemies nearby? There's another sectoid somewhere. I'm not sure where he ran off to. But I think what we might do is Overwatch here. Maybe he runs back in. I hear him. Oh, he's over there.
I want to go home.
Cool, you're doing so good. Now you gotta go and panic. At least take a shot at him. Look at that. Good job. Not panicked anymore, are you? Alright. Now, there are still enemies out here. Tell you what. Probably come in here.
I hope it's worth it.
Save this civilian. Get out of here. Overwatch, cool. Reload. We're just gonna keep our snipers up here.
On Overwatch.
Might move Rando out into the open. They're pretty far back.
Got it covered.
Joe. Whoops. Not mean to reload you.
Chargé et paré.
Need to unbind that key.
Allez, on se
Over
remet.
here. That civilian out of here.
Allez, restez pas ici.
You were about to fire me earlier? Seriously? This game reaching the end? Oh, not even close. Not even close. We're like maybe quarter of the way in, third of the way in. Oh, I keep doing that. I really need to unbind that key.
On Overwatch.
There.
I'm on it.
Bring her out. Might reconceal her
Now you see me?
since she's got the ability to do that. Fun game. Oh. Let's just move her up.
Moving out.
Since she's in concealment, we're gonna use her to scout. Yeah, it's a story mode. Yep. Story mode indeed. We have 2 more civilians over here. Allegedly civilians. Make sure we didn't miss any hiding in this building. I think we're gonna bring Cool over here.
On the move.
Jane up.
C'est parti.
Move Joe back up so you can actually see what's going on. Move
Stepping off.
Abe up into full cover. You're in the game, by the way, JQ. We have a character of you. You're currently training, though. Is there any replay value for it? Tons. This game is brutally hard. I'm playing in the second to easiest difficulty. There are 4 difficulty settings. Personally, I've tried the very first mission in the game on the hardest difficulty about a dozen times myself, and I have yet to get through the first mission without a casualty on the hardest difficulty. Also, there are tons and tons of mods for the game. Just a ton of mods out there. And they're also going to be releasing a massive expansion to the game at the end of next month, end of August. There is a multiplayer, but it's a turn-based tactical RPG. So the multiplayer, I don't know necessarily if that would be good for streaming, but I imagine it might be fun if you knew somebody else that had the game.
Affirmative. Covering now.
I think we're just gonna
Got it covered.
Affirmative. Covering
take it
now.
easy here, and we'll move forward with
On my way.
Jane since she's in concealment. All right, we have an officer there. Rando sees him. I don't see him. Rando sees him. Apparently not well enough. It's pretty far away.
We've got Advent here.
Another shield bearer. Officer ran inside. Lovely. We're not gonna have shots at any of these guys. Civilians getting the heck out of there.
Getting a little too warm over here.
Oh, you're fine, Jane. I have no idea how many enemies. I'm kind of hesitant to move Cool in there. We could still have Faceless as well. With shape-shifting guys. Like any one of these civilian. That one's probably not because he ran. But either of these two could be Faceless. I'm not super keen on moving him in. What we could do is we could pull back and draw them in. Take the Overwatch shots. Xcom 3, Terror from the Deep in underwater combat. No thank you.
Overwatch.
Game's already stressful enough.
Is it clear?
Yeah, you know what? I think we're just gonna pull back.
Come get some.
Affirmative. Covering now.
His aim is terrible.
J'en ai
I
marre.
think we're gonna move him up.
En vigilance.
Scanning.
All right, and they don't know Jane's there, so they're definitely gonna move forward. They might. Oh, see what I say? What did I say? We got another faceless. Grab people with a ton of armor would be good too. I don't know about good. Come on, Rando, hit him. Is a pretty darn far shot. Miss. Duck. I think that might be it. I think we might be out of, the shield bearer just, activated shields. So... Alright, at least gets rid of the shield. She's flanked, but that means she gets her Overwatch shot. I don't know what just happened there, but she killed it. Good job.
Hostile target down.
Alright, actually, hold on. How far can we get? Not really the best. Doesn't have any grenades left. However, he might be able to hit him from there. I do believe he would be flanked.
Move into fire position.
If nothing else, he would give some good squad sight to the snipers in the back. They might be able to get a shot. Go with them is melee combat, and there's a 95% chance to die on the way to melee. Yeah, fair enough. Oh yeah, he's flanked. 74% chance. Come on, cool. Nice crit. No. Shields. But that does get rid of the shield. The shield should drop.
I need ammo.
Alright. 84. Rando.
Locked and loaded.
Oh, he can't. I had to reload.
Got it covered.
84. It's not gonna kill him unless we crit, but not even gonna hit.
Shot failed to connect.
Ah, lovely. Alright, Joe, what can you do?
Faut pas que ça traîne.
Probably nothing. Probably can't even see any of them.
Tout de suite.
Overwatch. Move Abe up. You have a shot? No.
I'm on it.
She has a shot. A good shot, too. A little worried about her health. She does have a point of armor. Yeah, I think we gotta take it. Nice.
Negative. Weapons drop.
Gotta go, Rando. I'm sorry to hear that. Unfortunately, we didn't kill the guy. Cool's taking a hit here, maybe? No? Marked? Kill bearer. Come in and take a shot.
Yeah, I didn't get it.
Oh no, he's just gonna Overwatch. That's fine. Rando, have a good one. Thanks for being here. I'll try not to get you killed.
Rock and roll.
Or Rando could move Joe up and use his grenade.
Trop tôt.
Oh, I forgot about that Overwatch. Duck, Joe, duck! Good job. That was my bad. Totally forgot about that. Oh, I'm actually out of grenades. I do have the Mimic Beacon. I do have a Frost Bomb. He has a pretty bad shot. This is a pretty bad shot. Don't really have any good cover for him either. Don't think he can throw a grenade. Almost. Just like one tile short of being able to hit him. Could do this. Get rid of the armor. Make him a little easier to kill. Also get rid of his cover. Drop that shield. Yep. Alright, he still has some armor, but 1 point is not that great. The Rando has a promotion. Joe does not. Abe does not. Fool does not. Astrid does not. But yeah, okay. Joe doesn't really have a shot, so we'll hold off with him. Alright, we're just gonna go with it with cool. Nope, not quite. Close.
Hard target,
Not quite.
minimal damage.
Alright, who's gonna pick it up? Who's going to pick it up? Alright, that's fine. We'll do that.
You know that was good.
Promotion? No. Could throw the Mimic Beacon out. I don't know if there's going to be any more enemies or not.
Let's do this.
I don't know if you can see him or not from here. Oh, not quite. Could use combat protocol and just take him out. I think that's what we're gonna do. This might be it. There might still be one more group, but I'm guessing this is probably it.
Menace 1-5, status confirmed. We're not picking up any additional contacts. The AO is clear. Status
Good job.
confirmed. Mission accomplished.
Nobody died. Hooray. And we got the absolute bare minimum number of civilians saved. 15 enemies. Not bad. Not bad. Sounds like Jim Raynor from StarCraft. I don't know. I don't remember, like, I played the original StarCraft a little bit, but I never owned it. I'm not super, don't remember it super well. A long time ago. Alright, so it adds in some new, like, fake awards. One of the mobs I added in here. Like, Ain't Got Time to Bleed, Luckiest was cool. Not Bad Kid. Solo Slayer. Kill Stealer. Sneakiest, that makes sense, because she was concealed most of the time. Alright, let's see. I know Rando got a promotion, I don't know if anybody else did. Nope, just Rando. That's fine. Jane's gonna be out for 16 days. That's rough. Man, look at, cool. 26 kills. 26 kills. 9 missions. Alright, what do we want? Death from Above. This is pretty good. I think we'll take it. What did we get? Advanced autoloader, some corpses, malicious corpses. We can now do a berserker autopsy.
Excellent work, Commander.
Which we don't really need to do.
Continue to bolster the resistance movement across the globe.
That seems good. Cool. He's no longer shaken. We're stirred. 6 days, 3 days. Do we have any engineers we can put in here? No. The guy who just spoke at the end of the mission. Oh, Bradford. He's the one that steers this boat.
I have to hand it to him. What these recruits lack in experience, they make up for in grit.
Yep. Sure. Sounds good. You're in here training, J-Cube. Gonna be a grenadier. I have a grenade launcher and a minigun. It's gonna be good. Oops. Yeah, 2 days left. Then we can use you. Supplies. Yeah, I think we're gonna do it. Oh, it's gonna be really close. We may lose to the timer. Here you are. Your minigun and your grenade launcher. Seems good. I tried to make him look as much like you as I could, given the limited amount of character customization. There's a fair bit of character customization we can do. Alright, we need to... Do we have any supplies? Oh yeah, that's right, we have none. 1 day on that. Do not have a ton of intel, though.
Resistance communications facility now operational. $15 days. It's gonna be tight. Tell you what. Avenger plotting new course.
Let's go to the black market and sell some stuff and start working on making a skulljack.
Market is open.
Fair enough. Alright, I think 75 is what we needed. Proving grounds. Yep, 70. Oh, we only needed 50. Okay.
We'll get started right away, Commander.
7 days.
I'll send word when the project is complete.
So, if we can get that done, and then have a mission between when that gets done and the end of our countdown, we have a chance of knocking this step back down and not having this countdown going longer.
Avenger plotting new course.
Could... How many days would it take to contact here? 60 intel. 3 to 5 days. But then we'd still have to make contact over here, and I'm not sure we're gonna have the intel. for that. So we got to get one of these facilities taken care of, or I don't know. It's gonna be close. We may lose.
Priority message coming through, Commander. Putting it on screen now.
I had high hopes for the Resistance under your leadership, Commander.
Thanks, honest trailers guy.
Yourself.
Yep. Thanks. That's bad. That's also bad. I don't have the intel to waste to reveal that. Ignore that for now. Alright, we gotta do it.
For the Western U.S. Precinct.
Stop what we're doing. Move on.
Attempting to establish local regional contact.
Ooh.
I have made a number of interesting discoveries, Commander.
Alright, cool. So now we can build the Psi Lab and start training soldiers to use silly alien nonsense. Could you do this? I'd like to get started on that. Alright, I think we're gonna do this because we're going to need the intel.
Commander, I'll notify you as soon as the...
Oops, keep doing that. We're going to need that intel pretty much immediately. Alright, making contact with local resistance forces in the western United States. Seems good.
We're reading you.
Yep, skip all that.
Regional contacts located.
Yep, I know there's a supply drop available. I don't have time.
Commander, as of right now, we don't have enough intel to get a solid bearing on the local resistance forces in that area.
9 days. 9 days. We'll get some intel in 4. My gosh. It's gonna be close.
New course.
Gonna be close. Real close. Alright, we have a Skulljack. So if we get a mission and there's an officer on the mission that we can use that on, that might be good. Alright, 6 days. It's gonna give us 4. Once that's done, I have 4 days left. 3 to 5. I think we're gonna have time. You have supplies.
Setting course Sector 9, Western United States.
Let's build a radio relay here. Okay. Recover item from Resistance Haven. For the alien relay. 98 intel. Alright, we're doing this one.
Commander Tygan and Shen aren't going to be happy if we don't put the Skulljack to good use. We should have one of our soldiers equip it before they deploy.
Do agree. Cool. You get the Skulljack. Alright, oh, I also threw in a mod that does this. Basically gives us lifetime stats. Which is pretty nice. You just have long watch and lightning hands. Okay. It's not gonna be the best here. There's stuff we can throw on. Plenty of stuff. Or reload on there. Could bring Redux out. He is just a squatty though. Or sorry, Cheese Ducks. Could throw him in here. I don't know. We really need 4 snipers. This is kind of an important mission. I don't really want to bring got that aim. Yeah, we could bring another grenadier. Throw a stock on there. What do you have on your weapon? Nothing? Loader. Pretty sure Rando's already got an autoloader. Yep. We give him a scope. Could bring out the... We'll do that. It has begun. Yeah, it has. Okay. So we're taking out Joe, Cool, J-Cube, Larson, Randall Reagan, and former President of the United States, Abraham Lincoln. There we go. We have to go take care of this.